Hello fellow YouTube, it's MKPS here, and today I wanted to give you guys an update on the channel. I'm guessing less than a month I'll start be able to pick up way more stuff. Um, um, I'll still try to put up as many videos as I can, because I am gonna do a video on my PS4. And some of these I wanted to do a review on, and I know some stuff in my display case. It's so nice to have a display case now. Since I found when I moved to this house, I was able to have one. But this video is mostly about my last two pickups. I only bought them because they were cheap. Well, one of them was cheap, the other one wasn't. But the other one I used store credit, so we'll go with the one I bought cheap. It's the Star Wars Jedi Knights 1 and 2. I know I shouldn't talk bad about a certain GameStop, but this makes me mad. So, every GameStop, minus this one at a certain mall, even if they messed up and has this sticker on it that shows the markdown price, they 999% give it to you for that price. I've never had a store until recently say no. So I went in there, thinking I was getting it for 20, and I got it for 25, and I was peeved about that. But still, it is a nice nice port of some Star Wars games. I'm pretty sure these were PC games originally, so it's nice to actually be able to play them on the Switch. I haven't played too much of it. The next game I played a lot more of, and that is the one I just picked up a few days ago on launch day, and that is Ren Factory 5. I've been trying to get Ren Factory 4 since I became a huge Harvest Moon nut. Or story season, sorry. The only decent Harvest Moon, in my opinion. That's what happens. That always happens. At least it was this Ren. Is the light of hope. Out of the 3 Harvest Moons from the seminar, this is the one I enjoyed the most. Mad Dash, don't even attempt that thing. The thing is garbage. One World is not as bad, but I still think this is better than One World. Okay. So, I'm not super amazing following the game. I still haven't unlocked a princess type girl in the night. I did have to restart a day or two because I didn't know the hammer, if you hit the hammer too much, it will go and hit stuff. So I broke a bunch of stuff, so I had to reset my game when I did that. Now, if you're a big, what do you call it? If you're a big Story Season fan, Old Harvest Moon, or, what's the other one? Stardew Valley. Since Stardew Valley is pretty much a fan remake of the original Harvest Moon, done right. This is technically Harvest Moon with RPG. So you can actually use a sword and all that good stuff. And the cool thing about it looks like almost all the Ren Factory stuff. the Red Factory and the Story of Seasons games come with man editors. You know how rare it is for a Switch game to come with a man editor? Like the Star Wars did not. I don't even think Harvest Moon did. Yeah, Harvest Moon didn't. And if you do decide to go out and buy yourself Light of Hope, try to get the complete edition so you don't have to buy another DLC. If you get the previous version of this, it's cost $20 to get the DLC, and you can get this at Walmart right now for $20 with all the DLC. But yeah, this one I've had the most fun with so far. The only thing I wish that you could customize your character a little more, like be able to pick the hairstyle. That's like my only complaint. But it's getting there. Hopefully 6 will fix that issue. Um, it's not the best graphic Switch game. Breath of the Wild still beats it. But for a good farming simulator slash RPG, I still recommend it. I wish the voice acting was a little bit more. Like they'll say a few lines in English and then it goes back to text. I don't understand that. I'm guessing it's because they don't want to pay the actors to fully voice the scene, so they just only voice some stuff. Would be nice to a lot more of it was voiced, but that's pretty much my only gripe that I can think of. It's not like the Japanese release where it was almost unplayable. And getting the patch for the US version came, well, the English version came with the you if you're a girl character, you can marry a girl or marry a guy. That was a cool feature that was added. Then I think they added it to Japanese after the US got it. Well, Japanese got it at the very end, like before it came out, something like that. But I know we both should have it now. But I'm pretty happy with it so far. Um, so I traded in a old style Xbox One controller, pure black from the first gen Xbox One, and then I traded in probably between probably like 8 PS1 games. I know 2 of them actually traded in for decent. Spyro the Dragon and Rayman, I think, were the 2 that were the most valuable out of the stack. Because the games plus the controller, I only had $29 into it. And it gave me almost 70 in store credit, so I still got almost $20 in store credit at my new local game store. Actually, it's not new; it's been there for a while, but new to me because I'm still new to this town. And I'm happy that he actually gets the harder to get stuff. That I don't have to completely use GameStop. I know I have to use GameStop for the Neptunia stuff. It sucks. Since all the Neptunia stuff is not cheap. But yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about this right now. One of the other videos that I'm working on is these. Pretty sure it's 5 years now for Switch. Yeah, and I'm gonna do my Switch anniversary video with all 3 Switches. I am tempted to get rid of my light, but the problem is I'm probably not going to get much for my light because it needs a new shell. The light was technically was the console I took everywhere and did a lot of experiments on. No liquid damage experience, but not caring about if it drops or not. And it took a while for the case to finally want it to break, but it finally did. I think it's only two screws holding the shell in place now, because it actually did fall apart one day, and then I tightened a few screws, and now it's been staying together. But yeah. And I know it needs a really good cleaning, but I really don't want to sell it for $80 though. But that's what I'm seeing go to when they need stuff done to them. I don't know what I want to do, but I was thinking about getting rid of it since I'm not playing it like I used to. Because I finally did open my Animal Crossing Switch, so I could play newer games on my TV. Because for the longest time, I could only play certain ones on my original Switch since it's still on a low firmware. And some of the newer games are now forcing your Switch to update. And I can't let that happen because my original Switch, if I can keep it on its low firmware, I've already been offered $500-600 for it. So because it's easy to jailbreak, it can be jailbreak like that. Since it's a day one console, it's pre 9.1, I think, something like that. 9 version 9 and below can be modded. Anything after 9 is mod chip or flashback. Is what I was told. But yeah. That's pretty much it for right now. Unless I can think of something else. But right now I can. I think the next thing will actually be a Transformer review. So I needed to get that done, so I don't have to touch him anymore. Because I'm afraid his foot's going to break. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.